Hi guys, this is the first work in progress video for the Zelfikar. This is a Koto Bakia kit frame arms model, which is actually a base lard kit with some different colours and some extra pieces. But for this project I'm not going to use any of the extra add-ons that come with it, just because I feel like I want to do something with this frame. Currently this isn't the state of the project, this is just a out of box of the original. So this is the original, and the stage that we are at currently is this. So that's where we're at. First thing that I did when I saw this was I liked the design of this this model, but I noticed that the chest and shoulders were really narrow, and it almost looked like it was choking the model, like his head was turtled in. So what I've done is I've broadened the proportions out on the shoulders, opened up the chest, and it's not easy to see, but I'm going to get some better angles in a minute. I've lengthened the neck and then give him like a little bit of a collar at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit closer with the camera. I'm going to break this down into sections, and I'll show you exactly what I've done. So this is the current state of the chest, the pelvis and the backpack. Anything that you see that is white is predominantly scratch built or just added onto the model. The original chest from the front is of this design. I didn't like this thruster at the front, so what I decided to do is remove it, and in its place is a little kit bashed piece which has been modified with styrene to fit into the chest cavity, and a magnet has been epoxied into the back. Magnets are a really good tool when you're kit bashing or scratch building, because they just make things a lot easier for painting, adjustments and things like that. It's a technique a lot of resin builders use. I first think I saw it with Matt Morozic, and there are other builders out there that do it. I'll put a link to his channel in the description, I'm sure you know who he is. So other things I've done, I've also magnetized the neck and the head, so this can come on easily, nice, and it does articulate. It's just I won't play with it right now. Other things I've done, pistons at the front are magnetized, and they are functioning, but I'm not going to play around with that right now because I don't want to break anything. I'm having to use my wife's phone camera, so I apologise if the quality isn't very clear. I'm having a few issues with my camera. So the backpack has been completely rebuilt and scratch built. I've added a few option pieces in here and there. The wings that are attached here, so this is what it used to sort of look like. The wings are magnetised also, and they just slide in there, and so they can be adjusted. They both move, so that's quite good. Again, some more magnetism at the back with these cylinders. They clip on, and to be honest, there is a little spine in here that I made. This should all look a lot better in primer, and especially a lot of the pla plate work, because a lot of the details are no doubt lost in the overexposed lighting I've got it into right now. This front piece was scratch built, so I can pull that on and off. So I made a little peg for that, so it connects with a peg. I didn't like the front piece before, that's a lie. It's not that I didn't like it, I felt like it just didn't fit the design anymore. So I made this, and it's a bit blocky and it's not necessarily perfect. If I can get it to focus, probably not. But it was interesting to make and fun and a little bit different. So we'll put that back on there. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll show you the arms next, and show you the changes I've made to those. The arms have had quite a lot of extensive modification, which, although it doesn't really seem that way, because at first they look like they are the same length, but they're not. It's because these hands are open that it almost appears like they're the same height. What I did, which I'm quite proud of in a way is I scratch built a new piece. So I extended the upper arm here, where you see the stacks of plat plate here. So I lengthened this out quite a lot, and where it used to be this curved piece, I scratch built a new cover. I'll see if I can get that to focus best I can. There we go. Again, nothing crazy, but the thing that I am proud of is that it just slides on. It doesn't need any, just slides on and holds its own. Changes to the shoulder. I'll just take this one off and show you. So changes to the shoulder. Not a great deal. I mainly plat plated them, some scribing, but I wanted it to make it look like the panel. There was a panel embedded that could open and close. I've forgotten the word for that. But fancy thing is what I'm going to call it. Again, a little bit more plat plating and things, and this piece is from another frame arms kit. Yeah, and then on the forearm we have done a little bit of armor trimming and some detail work, which is it's quite fine. So if you imagine the size of my thumb and the size of this, so it's quite small work. The plat plate pieces that are stuck on here and here, although they look a little bit random, when it's primed it should make a lot more sense. I got rid of the thruster at the back and I flattened out this shape here, although it's probably not very evident. And I used a technique I was shown by Single Media, which is filling space with plat plate like this, which is when it's primed it'll all be one solid shape. And that's just to fill in gaps that were needed for these pieces to connect. So to conclude, guys, I still haven't modified the head and the legs and made the weapons yet, but that's what's going to be coming next. If you are new to the channel, hello. There's going to be more videos coming in the future. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below, or if you just want to say hello. Thank you to all my subscribers from the past who didn't unsubscribe. I know I've been inactive for quite a long time, but that's gonna change this year. We're gonna try and get a lot of things done. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next work in progress.